Hey guys, Lucian here with Fish Mafia. Just wanted to follow up with this. For those of you who saw my little short on the Celestial Pearl Danio setup, basically catch egg catcher. Um, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little overview, excuse me, of what that is there. Give me a second here. I'm gonna switch angles here. Okay, so basically, this here is a deli cup that I got from, you can get it from any supermarket, but basically it's a deli cup, like, anywhere you go that serves food. Preferably one that serves, there's hot food and cold food. The hot food ones are a little thicker, not as flimsy, so I usually try to get the hot food one. And this one's actually kind of short, but at any rate, I've had this one that was in the fridge, and this is just a pimento cheese thing I stole from the fridge. We were almost done with it, but at any rate, I had some stainless steel mesh that came from a moss order I got a while back for some moss, and I was able to repurpose it. So I actually got this idea from, I think it's Gingerbeard Aquatics. He did something similar. I'm not sure. I don't even remember what he used for an adhesive or glue on this, but I just used hot glue, hot glue gun, and so far it's worked awesome. And so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, the finished product. But I just basically took some little pebbles, rocks I had in my breeder aquarium, and this is actually some moss that I had in there. It's actually Pilo moss that I got from LRB Aquatics, and it's been taking off actually pretty good here lately. So but at any rate, that's kind of like what I used. I mean, you can use anything. I think you could even use a spawning mop and just coil it up in there, or just some yarn and make a coil, and it probably still work. But sorry, so I'm going to show you when it's all together. It's real simple and pretty easy DIY thing, and it works really well. I got a really good yield this past time I did it, and yeah, so I actually had some footage on that as well. So anyway, let's see what it looks like here when I have it all together. Okay, so here it is all together. I do this also just so you try to make sure that obviously the bottom is clear, but see, even though they're both short, you still got that little bit of space. You can actually, sometimes if there's not a lot of mulm that's already built up in there, you can see the eggs in there. But I always had to kind of pull it out with some those aquatic metal tongs I have for the aquarium, and see what I had. I'd take a flashlight and kind of look at the eggs, because there was a lot of mulm, because usually I give it about 2 or 3 days before I pull it each time, just to get a better yield. Because with the CPD eggs, or Celestial Pearl Danio eggs, that is, the eggs do not really adhere to the moss, so they simply just drop through, which is the whole point of the mesh is, and they drop down, and it works pretty well. And I don't really use a whole lot of moss, but yeah, works pretty good. But I have a couple of breeding projects, and I'm all doing it in one 10 gallons, so I'm kind of swapping things out. But there's the quick on that. And yeah, so pretty effective. Obviously, if you have more, I basically just had one male and I think 3 female CPDs, and I got some pretty decent yields out of that. But obviously, you could kind of double that up and do like, do like 2 males and 6 females or something like that, or just 2 males, 4 females. But I think it just kind of gets them laying eggs a little more rapidly. So, at any rate, sir, there's that little quick and simple DIY for egg catching. And like I said, if you got more CPDs that are paired up, like I said, you can make a couple, 2 or 3, and obviously if you have a species only tank, then I mean they probably go nuts, and you probably get a seriously big egg yield on that. But there you go, quick, simple, easy. So again, you can catch me on Instagram. I just recently changed my name again to actually Lou's Fish Mafia. I've just been having a hard time, just even when I search, sometimes on different devices, I'm having a hard time finding my own channel. So now it's Lou's Fish Mafia, just to make it easier for me to find, and that's basically now what I have on my Instagram channel as well. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next one.